Hi Taylor, here's the tarot reading that you requested for your writer's block. So you want to find out a little bit more about what the cards have to say about your current project. So let's dive in. What I've pulled is a basic outline spread, and for those of you following along, I'm using the Tarot Z deck. It's with zombies. Interesting. This is going to be a very interesting zombie apocalyptic world for you. Let's see how this goes. This is your signifier. It's the Fool. Now, the signifier is more of a representation. Usually it's the character, but since we're looking at the project right now, let's look at the project as the Fool. The Fool is very naive and open to new things, willing to go on an adventure. Ooh, I just got chills. Leave this more as an adventure and don't pigeon yourself into what the project needs to look like. What I kind of want to pay attention to is this smiley face. I don't know why, but I get kind of a bomb situation with it. It seems like it's about to go off, or it did go off. It's not really a bomb. It's got holes here. It looks like it's like more of a tapestry, but bomb is what I got first, whatever that means to you. The Five of Wands is your beginning card. Now, the Five of Wands is about a lot of opinions being thrown around in one area. Probably too many cooks in the kitchen. Because this is reversed, there doesn't seem to be a lot of contention going on between people. People seem to be getting along. Moving on to the middle, we've got the Nine of Cups. Rather interesting because the Nine of Cups is usually the wish card. And also nines are about completion. I like to think of nines as inner fulfillment and then the tens as external fulfillment. So with the 9, it seems like everyone's kind of happy to have zombies around. It's like the wish kind of came true. It gives me kind of the feeling of like burn it all down, and it did, and people are okay with the outcome of how that happened. I know we're looking for a little bit more conflict with a story in general, and we like to see contentions. So there probably is going to be a small group of people who do not agree with zombies being around. The Knight of Swords is your ending card. Knights are the doers of the deck, and swords are about our thoughts and communication. This knight has a tendency just to think first and go for it without thinking about the consequences. I think this is actually setting you up for a sequel, which is interesting, or at least a second portion of the story. If this is your ending to your story, it feels like whoever started this idea, whoever started this and made people believe that this was a good idea, I'm wondering if this is now them understanding the problems that they created, or it could also be a start of a new story, a new world, a new I don't want to say franchise. Franchise is too big, but it's a new world to digest. Within this spread, there are 2 theme cards. The first one is the Two of Cups reversed. Traditionally, the Two of Cups is about 2 people coming together, whether that be romantic, whether that be business, friends, acquaintances. Sometimes this could also be like you yourself, you making friends with your inner child, you making friends with different aspects of yourself. Since this is reversed, I'm getting a little bit of a Stepford Wives kind of a feeling from the story. It's almost like people are convinced that this is real when it's actually not. And that's probably where the Knight of Swords is coming through at the end, where like things will be revealed. Maybe someone talks too much at the end to end whatever's going on here. The second theme is the Page of Swords. So it's going to be about thoughts and communication. What do people think about zombies running around? What do people think about how zombies are running around, and how safe is it? Or do they feel safe? Obviously a wish came true, but there's some people, they need to sit back and figure out if this is really what they truly wanted. We have the climax, and the climax we have the Ace of Cups reversed. I'm going to say this is a no. Aces, when they come up, they are the beginnings. Aces are beginning thoughts, ideas, communications, and emotions. And this seems like, oh, I just got more chills. This just seems like an emotion that people wanted to experience with zombies running around is probably not working out to how they planned. The card at the bottom of the deck is your Six of Wands, and the Six of Wands is about recognition. Sometimes it's about success, as it's reversed. It's almost like someone's being recognized for something they didn't want to be recognized for. Whoever started this had the best intention with zombies to have them running around. Things went awry, truths came out, and they are now being recognized for things that they didn't want to be recognized for. With everything you have going on here, there are no pentacles. Pentacles are our earthly element, which is our health, our body, and our money, the things that we can touch, our connections to the material world. You have no pentacles. I'm getting a lot of chills. Woo. I would highly recommend, this could go two ways for you. Either ground yourself or ground the project a little bit, or go crazy with it. Be Delulu. I do have some astrology homework for you. What I would pay attention to regarding astrology is the planet Uranus. It's associated with the Fool, and the Fool is the only major arcana card that came up in this entire spread. And the major arcana is the big things that we need to pay attention to in life, the big lessons. So since the Fool came up and Uranus came up, I would highly pay attention to that. Elementally, you do have 3 airs, you do have 3 waters, you do have 2 fires. Again, no pentacles, no earths. I'm going to advise you to pay attention to the earthly signs. That would be Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And the reason why I say that is because based earlier on how I mentioned with pentacles, how you don't have any here, you can either be add a little bit more and ground yourself with it, or completely be delusional and just go crazy with it. I think that those signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, are going to have the answers to those questions as to whatever way you want to take this project. Again, still pay attention to Uranus. Yeah. So that's what I have for you right now. Please comment on this video to let me know if it helped. Feel free to share. If you are someone who is struggling with writer's block and want me to do something similar to this, I can create characters. I can do a lot of different things with my tarot cards. So if you are interested, also comment below and let me know what you're struggling with. I also have all these decks, and I can use any deck that I have for your project. Thanks, and I hope that this helped.